Hey, I wanted to go ahead and follow up with the video that I made about i2G. Unfortunately, there's just not a lot of factual information about i2G. Pretty much everything on YouTube and that you'll find online about i2G is just their sales reps, trying to get you to sign up, and that's all the information you're gonna get. And supposedly their income streams come from three um, sources of this Infinity Casino, the i2G Touch software program, which is a desktop or I don't know if there's a mobile app version, but there's a desktop application that's written in Adobe Air, which isn't at all considered a serious software platform as far as big time codes, kind of desktop software platform uh, that's related to like Flash, uh, how it's used on the web. So it's kind of like something that's pretty outdated and outmoded. Um, so which gives the indication that whatever software company they're using to produce their software is somebody that is even being outsourced using 4 or 5 years technology that's 4 or 5 years old at least, um, and not really mainstream or any kind of professional software company that's you know high level, I guess you'd say. I mean, that's one thing. um, but anyways, so the i2 Touch, which is a social media aggregator, where you put Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube through this aggregator, and use it through there. And that isn't very developed. It's pretty clunky at this date, and we're at July 7th, Monday, 2014, and the other revenue stream is Sonstagram, which seems like a cool app and website. It's kind of like social media for like musicians and maybe film producers, things like that. For amateurs. I guess there's some professional people that are going to sign up, but it's like a direct, um, musician to musician and musician to audience type thing of uploading videos and music tracks and stuff. Yeah, it seems cool. There doesn't seem anything wrong with that, but as far as revenue is concerned, there's nothing coming from it and nothing projected for at least another 3 months or more. And once I broke down their compensation plan, even for a top tier payout at $5,000, if you run the numbers, once, if ever, Sonstagram is hitting 100K a month in profits, not in revenue, but in profits, the payout comes out to $2 per person for the 5,000 people who paid $5,000. So again, that's $2 per month. When and if ever Sonstagram hits $100,000 a month in profit, not in revenue. Um, and then, so the biggest payout as far as product comes from this Infinity Casino at i2gcasino.com, and you really can't log in or anything unless you go to the i2g.com portal for the individual person who you sign up, and you have to fill out the same form that a rep would fill out, and in the drop down menu, um, put casino customer instead of whatever level of rep that you want to become through i2G. And and they just really don't give you any feedback, or you start asking questions about hard numbers, and how much are you making from the casino. They'll tell you the online gaming industry is at 45 billion, projected to be 120 billion by next year, and so on and so forth. And then you ask them straightforward questions like, what percentage, what market share does i2G have in that market, and they'll just dodge it, and they won't give you any kind of specific numbers on anything. And after a lot of scrutiny and asking about it, finally I got some response to where the income level for the top earners that have paid 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 to become reps, to buy positions, they're getting between 10, 20, 30, $20 a month from the casino revenue, at the cost of $15,000 up front. And they get the first year free, but after that 12 months, their monthly fee for that is going to be $200 a month. And they're getting what, $60 or something like that in casino revenue. And then you go to their website, you find out that this is put together by Plus 5 Gaming Limited. And then you go to their website, and what Plus 5 Gaming Limited is a white label gaming solution. So they create these casino websites for anybody that meets their criteria for whatever, how much they pay for this, right? So they're a UK-based white label casino software with the Class 1 license. So instead of going through i2G, you could just come to Plus 5 Gaming directly and purchase the same software and website that i2G is using to promote their casino. And this isn't a big thing. It's just a generic casino website that anybody with the resources could come to this company and have produced on their behalf. And then let's see, was it here? So these are all the benefits of getting your website made through this company. And then what is white label gaming? Simply explained, a white label gaming solution is a gaming channel produced by one company, this Plus 5 Gaming, that other companies rebrand to make it appear as if they made it. So this is the sort of details that that you're not going to get at the meetings and presentations, and you're going to ask direct questions like this, and they're just not going to answer you, which is going to seem very shady. And people understandably are going to not want to put the money down when questions of this sort are not being answered. And you have to come to a video such as mine that I'm putting up, and this is sad that you see the videos in regard to i2G. It's just their own reps, telling you, go get two people, and let them go get two people, and let them get two people. And what you find out is that the vast majority of the profits that are, or not even profits, but the income that's being generated within the i2G system, I mean, we're talking 80, 85, 90% or more is coming from the member signups. So when you pay your 5,000, 600, 400, or 100, and then your monthly fees and the $19.95 for the i2G Touch software, you're the one who's providing the money flow for the top payments that you're seeing people flash. So I mean, people are talking about $1 million incomes of in 10 months, and you see the people with the big checks for 30,000, 100,000, 200,000, all of that, 90, 85% of that money is from membership sign-up fees. Okay, it's not from the casino, it's not from anything that's going on. And then they're saying, okay, now phase 2 is going to roll out, and you're going to get all this money from the sports book, or you double down. Okay, well, you're not making any money so far. Why should I believe that you're going to be making money when you roll out whatever? And they've produced $42 million worth of revenue, and they're having these huge $1 million, or so payouts to their top people in the tier, right, in the leveling system, right, for the multi-level. All right, and then some of the top recruiters are getting paid money, but when you think about it, they go out and get somebody that pays 5,000, they get 500 of that, and the company keeps 4,500 of that. And what did the company do? Nothing. I mean, it cost them nothing. It's just pure profit of you hooking into your networks, your friends, your families, your business associates, and turning them into a money flow, a cash flow to i2G. Of course, they're going to be making lots of money, and they're going to take that money and be having payouts, and the enticement is in the payouts. All that you see about signing up to i2G is how much money the top people are making, and that's why you should join, because these people are making so much money. But once you ask where does that money come from? You break down the numbers, and the vast majority of it is from the membership fees of people signing up and paying into it, and hardly any income whatsoever by the things that they're promoting and saying that they're doing. You really get a feel for what kind of company it is. And anybody with any sort of business sense and intelligence doesn't want to be a part of that. Why am I going to give you my money so that you can go and pay it out to the top tiers and get nothing in return? And the only thing I do get in return is to go out and recruit other people to make you more money and make a little bit of that for myself, while sticking them with the burden of like having to turn around and try to go sign up more people, to put them in the same unenvious position, right? I mean, who wants to have that? I mean, who wants to pay a company $5,000 up front for the privilege of working with them? Do you go to your workplace and pay them money for the chance of earning a paycheck? No. And people can present whatever they want. This isn't a way to work and devote resources. And the people who are making all this money and being all snobby and smug about everything, that's because they're taking your money and turning you around to go grab and recruit more people to give them more money. Yeah, of course you're going to get a huge paycheck if that's the system of just constantly bringing people into the system to make money for the people on top, and then yeah, give them a little cut for the top recruiters for keep bringing people in to make